told me the imposter was us, but not in the gay sort of way. He told me the imposter was us, but not... Okay, hi guys. How do I get rid of my mouse? I need to figure out how to do that real quick. Hold on. How do I make it so it doesn't capture my mouse? Or my cursor, whatever the fuck. Hi. This is what we're doing today. I'm gonna share this to my epic Twitter account, and then we're gonna watch this shit. We're gonna willpower our ways through this entire video. It is 22 minutes long. I have watched this entire thing once, and it was like in the background when I was doing something else. So this is gonna be like my full attention though. And I apparently did another video on like voting and stuff, and I don't want to see that shit. I don't give a shit about her. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna share the link of this stream, and then we're gonna. Oh fuck! I asked if people wanted this on my Twitter, and people were like, "Yeah, do it," and I'm like, "Okay, you guys better fucking watch it." Okay, I'm depressed. I'm checking my Twitter for notifications instead of doing the actual video. I'm gonna let that simmer for like a minute or two. So like I said, I have watched the entirety of this video one time several months ago. But like I said, I had it on in the background like a fun little podcast. It wasn't fun, it was awful. So I don't know. I'm now a reaction channel, I guess. How we doing for the volume?
It is me, Low PS Fan, and it is June.
Okay, that is echoing, definitely. Hold on. I don't have any other tabs open. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, hold on.
Hello, people of YouTube. It is me, Low PS Fan.
Okay, that should be better.
It is June, which apparently now is respect us and accept it, or otherwise we will bully you.
Okay, hold on.
Hello, people of YouTube.
Fuck, okay, fuck. Okay, we're watching. 3, 2, 1, go.
Low PS Fan, and it is June.
I like the generic YouTuber music.
Apparently now is respect us and accept it, or otherwise we will bully you into submission, you religious bigot month. I mean, Pride month.
The things that she goes on to say in this video. She's like, I know that I disagree with, like, you coming out as a teenager, but that doesn't mean, like, I'm a bad person.
Videos that
Hold on.
are in support of the LGBTXYZ movement.
A fucking course should be one of those bitches that are like, LGBT, the alphabet community. She would fucking, like, 100%. If she had a Twitter, oh, she would have a field day. She would fucking hate me. I don't know if she knows if I exist or not, but God, she would fucking hate me. Yeah, here's another thing about it. A lot of the videos that she's reacting to, it's not even, like, people being in support of it. A lot of it is literally just people, like, coming out and being like, oh, this is my story about how I came out as a young, like, teenage queer person. And this motherfucker's like, well, no, hold on, I gotta get her voice right. It's like, well, actually, I think that's wrong. And I think if you're asexual, you're rejecting God. She literally says some shit like that later on. Okay.
Coming out.
I hate that rainbow.
Oh, here's the iconic clip. Iconic clip. Can we get some pogs in the chat? Created the rainbow. God.
Why did he create it? Was to show a promise that he made to the world, that he will never flood it ever again.
Thanks for the Bible lesson,
That's
bitch. Who
what a
cares?
rainbow represents. And then people just twisted it and made it their own thing, and that's horrible. What if you made something and that was your symbol, and then people just twisted it to their own ideas that you don't support?
God, this girl is so insufferable because she acts like that's the only fucking example in history. Yes, there's been no other symbols that have been taken. And she acts like that's inherently a bad thing. She's like, that's horrible. It is. It's like, I don't have any tabs open, by the way. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but it's so infuriating because her fucking points are just bringing up the Bible and being like, the Bible says this, so, and I don't know. I forgot what the point of me pausing this video was. I just think it's stupid to say, oh, well, you changed something that meant something different a while ago. And that applies to so many things. That doesn't mean it's bad. Like, colors as society has evolved as a species have come to mean different things as we evolve and mature as a society. You can't say that, oh, well, in the Bible, it says that rainbows were made for this reason, but now people are using it to be gay? What? Like, it's not even... She acts like it's like a hate crime. Like it's something that actively is spreading hate and like twisting something in a negative light, but no, it's just representing a community. Like, even if you don't agree with the community, it's okay if they use it. Who gives a fuck? It's not even rainbows by themselves, it's just specifically the rainbow flag. Like, you can still look at a rainbow in the sky. Like, fuck.
That would be horrible. But it's okay to do it to one of God's symbols.
They only have to come out because there's this crazy preconceived notion.
By the way, I love this. I don't know who this like LPS tuber is, but I love her. I love her eyelashes. It's great. I love it. Icon.
That we're all born straight and cisgender.
You know why that is? That's because most people are. LGBT people are a minority for a reason, because most people are, for lack of a better term, normal.
She fucking said it, boys. She said it. Like, what the fuck is she even trying to say here? She never said that. She never, like, the eyelash dog, she never said that, oh, everyone is gay. She just said, not everyone is straight. This bitch is like, oh, well, that's because you're a minority. Like, if you put any other minority in place of gay people, you sound, like, in this girl's eyes at least, like, it would be fucking idiotic. Like, yeah, they're a minority. That doesn't mean they don't exist, you dumbass. I don't feel bad about calling this girl names. I do not. Anyway.
Cisgender, meaning the gender you were assigned at birth.
We're not assigned a gender at birth. I've seen people say that a lot, but you are not assigned. You are born a specific gender.
She was talking about how she...
Gender/sex. Yeah, I'm just gonna breeze over that one.
One of my friends who was dating a woman at the time, and my mom could easily tell that she was the guy in the relationship because she had short hair. Now listen, I know this sounds homophobic.
When people say they're the guy in the relationship, they just mean that they are the more masculine one. And I don't understand that. Like, if you're a chick, when you want them to act like a chick.
Now, what is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean, homophobic LPS Chihuahua? What do you mean, act like a chick? What is that supposed to mean? Are you implying that women who act masculine are less women than people who don't? Because that's kind of, you know, misogynistic. Because what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Oh my god. She, like, god. Her logic is so just... Don't you, if you're a lesbian, wouldn't you want to date people who act like girls? It's like, if you date a man and he cooks for you, are you gonna like slap the food out of his hand and be like, no, I'm the woman in the relationship, I'm supposed to cook? Like, does that mean you're gay? If you're a straight woman and your man like makes you dinner, would that make you gay because he's doing something that society interprets as being feminine? Because this is what her logic is pointing towards.
The other person to not be feminine when you want to. Nothing makes sense.
But trust me, there is a difference between being uneducated on a topic versus being straight up hateful.
And there is a difference between being hateful and not agreeing with something.
There really isn't, because you can't. I just realized, by the way, look at her nails. She has like this weird little green speck in the corner. I don't know if that's like marker or like old nail polish didn't come off completely. That looks kind of nasty. Ugh. Anyway, what did she say?
Between being hateful and not agreeing with something.
Yeah, that's what I meant. You can't just not agree with a minority existing. You can't be like, oh, I just don't agree with gay people. Because if you put it in perspective, like I said, if you put it into perspective of something else, like someone's ethnicity, like, oh, I just don't agree with that ethnicity like existing. That's racist. If you say, oh, I just don't like gay people, I think they're inherently wrong. That's homophobic. You can't disagree with you can't disagree with a sexuality because that's just who that person is. Like, they can't control it. And later on, I think she goes on to talk about like conversion therapy and how people should do that, and that's fun. Yeah.
As she was saying this stuff, I tried to say, that's not right, or that's not how this works.
I know everything, and you know nothing.
I'm also in a relationship.
Wait, was she the one who inserted that? What? Oh, damn. We got a YouTube pooper in the making.
Who has long hair and wears makeup. Neither of us are the guy because we are both two women in a relationship. Now, I can't remember her reaction.
So you were having a relationship behind your parents' back?
Oh my god, I
Or
hate this
just
part. Fuck.
not telling them?
After I told him that me and my then girlfriend were more than just gal pals, he never even batted an eye. I know I am a very lucky person to have such a loving family.
A loving family? So if they said anything bad about her or didn't want you to do that, they wouldn't be a loving family?
I mean, it would definitely be hurtful if your family didn't approve of you for who you are. Yes, I would be very sad if like I fell in love with someone and I showed it to my family and they like rejected me or hated me for it. Like, what is your logic here? Yeah, they wouldn't be a loving family if they rejected you for something out of your control. Like, goddamn.
You know, sometimes parents don't agree with what you think is right.
Okay, there's a difference between you like staying out past your curfew and you having a same-sex relationship and being like gay. Okay.
And it is possible to still love someone and not agree with them. That's how God sees all these gay and LGBT-ness. He still loves you, but he doesn't agree with it. And he says it's wrong, but he still loves you.
Okay, well, I guess it's okay if she says that because the Invisible Skyman said that we're bad for existing. So I guess she has a point there.
It had absolutely nothing to do with the fact that we were both ladies. I think that's actually the only thing that kept us going as long as we did.
Yeah, because you wanted to feel cool for being different.
What? What is that supposed to mean? You wanted to feel cool for being different? What? What is that supposed to mean?
Hey.
She doesn't elaborate. She just moves on. What? You just wanted to sound cool for being an oppressed minority, huh? Like,
Are you gay? I say yeah. Women are great.
Men are great too.
My
there's no fucking way she just said that. There's no way. Oh, you're a lesbian? I mean, men are good too. Why don't you just, like, be attracted to men? I think men are cool. Men are cool too. I don't know why you would say, I mean, like, Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
My sexuality does not define who I am.
That is very true.
You want to come out? Officially post.
I mean,
about
yeah.
it.
I don't know why you had to pause and say that. This doesn't, like, oh. I just don't think it was the point to pause there if you were just agreeing with her.
And have an event
Which is technically what I just did, but I'm not homophobic, so I get a pass.
that you do that, and I think you are an amazingly brave and amazing individual.
How about I come out as a straight Christian?
Girl. Oh my god. You can't come out as a straight Christian because that is, like, for a very long time, that has been seen as, like that's the default. Like, if you don't come up to your, like, you're not oppressed in society because you're a straight Christian. It's, like, no one is gonna, like, judge you to the point of, like, oppression or whatever if you're Christian or whatever. It's so stupid.
Oh, then I wouldn't be an amazing individual.
Wait, what did she say? I can't fucking hear her. She's fucking mumbling into the mic.
Oh, then I wouldn't be an amazing individual.
Oh, she said, oh, but then I won't be an amazing individual. What? What the fuck is that? I'm so sorry, homophobic LPS dog. Do you have an inferiority complex or some shit? Like, I'm glad her dog murdered her old LPS. Yeah. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at the screen. I looked back and being gay in the LPS community. Something about that is just, like, inherently a funny statement. Literally, imagine someone saying this shit, like, well, I'm okay with straight people, but some people just take it way too far. Like, this is what this homophobic Chihuahua girl sounds like. I bet I could probably learn her real name if I wanted to. She probably has it somewhere, but I don't have enough respect for her to call her real name if she has one. If she has one. I don't have a name. Yeah, my first name is homophobic, my last name is LPS.
Guys, it's Vivian here.
Middle name Chihuahua.
Known as homosexuality. But that's quite a long word, and I honestly do not have time for long words like that.
Well, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Man, she's so funny.
As a kid,
Her quirky bits are so fucking. She's trying so hard to be like, oh, I'm so funny, guys. Look at me.
already knew that I was different.
Is her channel deleted? No, I'm watching it right now, unless she just deleted it. Like, I started this live stream and she saw it and she was like, oh fuck, and she deleted the channel. It's called Little LPS Fan, though, if you want to try and find it. Her username is not homophobic LPS, unfortunately. It would be really funny if she changed it to that, though.
You are still a kid.
I was in preschool. My mom explained to me what gay marriage was.
That's your problem. You don't need to explain that stuff to a kid, a small kid, because they won't understand.
Wouldn't the same apply to Christianity? LPS, Little LPS Brown Chihuahua Dog, by your logic? Because they don't need to learn Christianity, because they couldn't understand the actual depths of it. Therefore, we shouldn't be teaching, like, it could all be, but if you said this to her, she'd be like, oh no, even though she pulls that exact same logic, like, in this video multiple times. It's so, like, the reason why it should be explained is because it helps prevent homophobia and bigotry later on in life, and that's why it's important to show to kids that, hey, gay people exist, and that's okay. We shouldn't, like, be stupid about it. And she's like, oh, well, like,
And I looked to my friend
I don't know.
and said, well, in the future, we could get married and be together forever.
Exactly. Small children don't understand.
I am bisexual, which means that I like both boys and girls.
Of course you do.
what the fuck is that supposed to mean? I'm bisexual. Of fucking course you are. Of course you're fucking bisexual. If this girl, like, ever tries to, like, contact me in any way, I'm just gonna be like, "Are you straight?" And she's gonna be like, yes," and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, of course you are," and then I'm gonna block her.
I mean, I'm going through my teenage years, and honestly, it can either go in this straight path or it could split off.
Exactly. You're a teenager and your hormones are going nuts, and you don't know what you are. So
Oh my god, this fucking logic is gonna make me rip my hair out.
you're not anything.
Well,
You were not anything. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? So she isn't straight either? Because that's just weird. Well, you can't be bisexual because you're a teenager. Then what about bisexual adults? There are literally, like, fucking millions of them everywhere.
some people in this world, which is completely to their opinion and fine to them.
It's not my.
She went on a rant about abortion on the start of one of her LPS pop. Wait, what the fuck? Is that real? What video is that? Oh, is the audio echoing? Hold on.
Going nuts, and you don't know what you. You're a teenager and your hormones are going nuts, and you don't know what you are.
Fuck. Okay, sorry, my mic is picking that up. I can't hear shit.
So you're not anything.
Well, some people in this world.
Everything wrong with LPS Popular episode 14. Let me know. I want to watch that after this, because what does abortion have to do with LPS Popular?
Which is completely to their opinion and fine to them.
It's not my opinion. It's God's opinion.
Oh my god.
Liking the same sex or gender.
You can't have an opinion different from God's, or else it's blasphemy, I guess. Okay.
Is really not okay to some people.
It's not okay to God. And we just choose to believe him.
Like it's an abomination.
It is an abomination to
Just that out of context. Some people think that gay people are an abomination. It is an abomination.
God. Because he's the one who created marriage, and he's
Holy shit, I don't know if you guys can hear that banging, but there's some shit going on upstairs.
the one who gets to decide what marriage means and how it should go.
And honestly,
I don't think she's ever gonna delete this as long as she's standing on this ground. I think she got rid of the comments. She already got a huge hate wave for this. Like, she dealt with it the first time. She doesn't care. Like, she's probably never gonna delete this unless she, like, changes her views, which I think is coming. Never. So.
I can't help or stop loving someone.
Don't people get divorced because they fell out of love? So I think you can stop loving people.
Well, that's not what she meant, and you knew it. There's no way that she's this stupid that she's like, oh, well, technically people could fall out of love. She meant I don't choose who I fall in love with, not it's impossible to fall out of love with someone. That's not what she said. Like, this is, like, fucking, like, gaslighting homophobic chihuahua.
What if you break up with someone after you knew for sure that you loved them?
It just feels
Once again, just completely not even remotely what she was saying.
like that person is getting ripped away from you. Or that whole you is being ripped away.
At least you're not dramatic or anything.
You just can't stop.
Oh my
being
god.
wrong.
It's
You know what else is dramatic? Making an entire video shitting on kids for talking about their coming out stories. You psychopath.
not who you are. Because you said so yourself. It could change in a few months or whatever.
You can't just change that with a snap of a finger.
If you really wanted to, God will help you.
Oh my god.
You don't want to change. You don't want to be what God wants you to be. You want to be who you think you are. You can really change if you set your mind to it, but you already have the mindset of, I can't do you can't do it. No one can change something like that by themselves.
I'm actually getting like fucking pissed off here in this rant because I know there were like some like little kids who saw this video and were like, you know what, she has a point. Because what she is talking about is just conversion therapy, which has been proven to not only not work, but to like damage people beyond fixing. And the fact that she's saying, if you put your heart into God and you really put your mind to it, oh, you can just stop being gay. That's not how it works. She is basically just promoting conversion therapy here, and it pisses me off so much. Like, oh my god.
Only with the help of God can you change for the better.
Some nights I really wish that I was like every.
We can watch the abortion rant after this, okay? I haven't seen the abortion rant yet, so imagine being radical. Imagine you're gay and a giant like chihuahua LPS walks up to you and goes, you know, if you really put your heart into God and you really try, you can be straight. But you already have the mind. She talks exactly fucking like that. Yeah, not everyone is Christian, and like, and she's definitely one of those like entitled Christians who's like, oh well, these are my beliefs. So that's another thing. Like, she's literally saying like right here, well, if you put your faith into God, you can be gay, you can be straight instead of and like stop being gay. But if they're not Christian, why would they want to do that? Like, it's so, ugh.
But in the end, it's just.
By the way, I don't know if she'll ever see this video. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it public or not. If she ever like sees this video and reacts to it, I'm just gonna put this in here. You're a little bitch. I don't feel bad about you. Yeah. Delete the video already. This is embarrassing. This was like posted when? 2017? You still haven't like fucking, you still look back on this and go, yeah, I showed them. Because that's absolutely pathetic.
It's not gonna happen.
Or you actually wish that people would just accept it and it would be normal and there would be no stigma around it.
Yeah. That, I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure every minority ever wished that they weren't oppressed.
You don't want to change.
Being quote unquote different is very important.
Well, in this moment, I'm different. I'm the only one who sees being gay as a bad thing.
Oh my
So
god.
I'm the different one.
Yeah, there's kind of a difference between hating a minority because the Bible said so and being gay. Oh my god.
But I'm a bad kind of different.
Normalize stigmatizing gay people. That's basically what she's saying. Is LPS Attica. I would love to just have like a fucking debate with this lady. If she ever wants to like contact me, make a Twitter, shoot me a DM. I will like make a podcast with you, like a 1 episode like podcast interview. I would absolutely review this person. Oh my god.
You need to stop.
That's a joke, by the way. I would not like to have a conversation with this person. I don't want to talk to stupid people like this.
Acting like other people. And if someone tells you to stop doing what you're doing, just don't listen to them.
That's good advice. I will keep being a Christian.
No one's telling you to stop being Christian. They're telling you to stop being homophobic, you goddamn walnut.
And keep thinking that being gay is wrong. That kind of backfired.
You can't.
She's trying to be like, oh, well, using the same logic, I should be able to be homophobic. No. Yes, you're technically, like, you're not going to be strapped down and brainwashed into not being allowed to believe that like, to have your beliefs. But people are gonna hate you for it. People are not gonna like you for it. And that's because you're inherently doing something wrong, while being gay is not inherently wrong. It just says so in the Bible, which not everyone believes in. It's so, like... It's great.
Just copy other people and be somebody else that you're not.
But you want me to copy other people. because you want me to accept the LGBT movement.
What?
You want it to be accepted, so you want me to be like everyone else who accepts it.
You don't have to, like, start making out with girls and wear a giant pride flag. Just respect us. That is literally it. Respect, like, the queer community. And don't make fucking 2-minute long videos making fun of kids coming out as queer. What the fuck?
I really didn't want to cry during this video. I'm really sorry.
She's in her 20s now. She was like 17 or something when she made this video. I don't know.
Honey, you're crying for the wrong.
She is whispering. I cannot hear what she's saying.
I'm really sorry.
Honey, you're crying for the wrong reasons. You're going through a lot of emotions right now.
Oh my god. This fucking like 17-year-old like you're going through a lot of emotions. It's fucking gross.
God,
I don't think there's captions. I don't even think the captions
you
will.
need to always remember that God loves every single one of you.
Yes, God loves every single one of you, but he doesn't agree with it. He doesn't like it.
And bitch, I don't like you. What you gonna do about it?
It's possible to love someone and think what they're doing is horrible. In other words, he loves the sinner. He hates the sin.
If God loves every single one of you,
Never mind, I'm not even gonna.
then he's okay with who you are.
It's not who you are, and he's not okay with it.
What do you mean it's not who you are? What is that supposed to mean? You're not really gay. Just go to conversion therapy. It'll be fine. It's not like there's decades worth of research proving how harmful and the conversion therapy is and how it doesn't work. The Bible says that the Bible says so. I don't care about the fucking decades of scientific research proving that it's literally destroying lives. But if you put your heart into God, you can really do like. I want to see homophobic chihuahua react to WAP. She was probably in that like goddamn video, like that video of like the church where they're like, this is sinful. She was probably sitting there and she was like, yes, yes. I want to fucking show her or not WAP. I was thinking of Call Me By Your Name. Fuck. Oh my god. I want to show homophobic LPS Chihuahua the LPS Call Me By Your Name video. She would fucking have a cardiac arrest and die.
The Bible and what it actually says.
You don't need to read the Bible. No one needs to read the Bible. Like, what the...
He destroyed 2 big cities because pretty much everyone was gay.
Personally,
Well, damn, that's his fault. That's his flaw. It's not my problem. Goddamn. Like, it's kind of fucked up. I don't know. What, you think he's gonna, like, destroy... Actually, yeah, later in this video, she does say, like, everyone is going to die because they said in the Bible when people start being gay and it's normalized, the world is gonna explode or some shit.
I'm a person that does not believe in such a great power as some people do, but I do believe in an upper power.
So you don't believe in God, but you do believe in God? See, you have no idea what you believe.
Because
What? Oh, you don't understand. You don't have a solid belief, Christian or like religious views, so that means you don't have any brain cells. You can't view anything else critically because you don't have a solid religious view. Like, what are you? What? I gotta break it to you. I gotta break it to homophobic Chihuahua girl. Heterosexual people also have struggles with their religious views and have very similar, like, God.
Power, that God, that whatever you believe in loves you.
Yeah, he does love you, but doesn't love that. You do not make up God's rules. You are not. No human is allowed to say what God is and isn't.
Isn't that what you're doing right now, though?
They are only allowed to look at the Bible and see how he truly is.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. I misunderstood what you were saying. I'll give you that there. I should stop pausing you mid-sentence. I don't
But
care,
he
though.
still change himself to fit your criteria.
I'm just saying a lot of Christians do that. I'm not saying you are. I've never read the Bible. I can't say for sure. But I do know that, you know, the Bible has been translated a million times over and over again. And I have heard that line that you're talking, like, the line that everyone quotes, like, man shall not sleep with man. Isn't it a thing, like, if I'm wrong, then you can show me up. I don't care. Isn't it a thing where people are saying that it was mistranslated and it was supposed to be man shall not sleep with boy and it was supposed to be denouncing pedophilia instead of homosexuality, but they just like translated it as that and everyone accepted it. And then I'm not claiming that as being like true. That's just what I've heard from other people. If I'm wrong, then I don't know. You can roast me for that, I guess, but I don't know. It's fucking, the Bible's being translated a billion times, you know? It's
You can be who you want to be.
What if I want to be a thief or a murderer? Can I keep being that or what?
I mean, if you want to be a thief or a muggler, that's, you know, now you're kind of equating queer people to being thieves and criminals, but
Can't change that.
you know what?
Some people really
Good for her. I'm so proud that homophobic brown chihuahua came out as being a thief, as committing robbery. I'm so proud of her that.
I can't. Can't.
Yes, you can. Say it again. Yes, you can.
Can't.
Wait, what?
Yes, you can. Say it again. Yes, you can.
I like this person's intro. LPS Birdie. Birdie! Let's just move on.
Now, a lot of LPS tube is becoming really mature.
What do you mean by that?
And I've been seeing so many other LPS series with gay couples and things like sex and drugs.
Oh, that's what you mean by mature. Right. Just talking about those in your videos doesn't necessarily make it more mature. You have to speak about it in a mature way. It's like cursing. People think that if you curse a lot, you're more adult and mature, but you're really not. In fact, cursing a lot, that is a sign of immaturity.
This video
I mean, like, fair enough. I do agree with her there. I think that just putting sex and drugs into your series doesn't inherently make it more mature. Like, you gotta do it in a mature way. I can see her there, but that's probably the only time in the video I'm gonna partially agree with her.
we're talking about the LPS community and gay people. Yay! A lot of LPS tubers who are openly gay out there, and I love it. I love it.
That honestly blows my mind because most LPS people are either kids or teenagers. And when you're a kid or a teenager, you don't know what you are. So you can't say
Oh
that
my
you're gay
God.
or whatever because your hormones are going crazy and you don't know what you are.
You know what this girl reminds me of? This girl reminds me of... do you guys know that one, like, fucking Silver fangirl on YouTube that everyone was causing drama about? She sounds exactly like that person, and the way that she fucking makes these reaction videos, literally identical. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but, like, the insane Silver the Hedgehog fangirl who kept causing drama on YouTube. That this is what, like, her voice and, like, her video formatting reminds me of.
So how can you say that you're gay or something whenever in a month that could change because of your hormones?
And a really good.
Well, if so, that's okay. Like, if you're growing up and you're figuring it yourself out, like, as a teenager, it's okay if you're like, I'm gay, and then later in life you discover, like, you go through a journey when you're growing up, and you shouldn't be like, oh, stop, you're not gay, you're a teenager. Because that's just them going through their journey as they're growing up, figuring themselves out. And you can't just say, you have no idea what's going on, because there are, like, so many people in the queer community who are now adults who either were like out when they were a teenager or knew they were like gay or whatever as a teenager, and they still identify as that. You can't just ignore all those people. You can't just act like, oh, every single teenager ever who identified as being gay as a teenager now I've identified as straight, because that's just not true. That's just like ignoring a huge population of the queer community. It's ridiculous.
Thankful that I want LPS Tube to later evolve into.
Well, I want LPS Tube to become more Christian.
I'm just gonna pause the video for a second. Wow, look at all these results. Look at all these videos. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Oh, look, so let's react to this reaction. There's plenty of content for Christian, like, LPS content that this person is talking about. You just gotta, like, oh, fuck, I accidentally, Well, you just gotta go looking for it. But just, like, with, gay content on, like, it's not like it became, like, a huge prominent thing. Why is that I got a notification? Overlord Grape, thanks for subscribing. It's not like it's like this huge thing that was taking over LPS Tube at any point. There was like the occasional people who would bring like queer themes into their thing, into their like videos or whatever, but it wasn't like huge. It wasn't like the only thing anymore. And most of the time you would still have to like look for it and it would be in the title. Same with like Christian LPS content. There's plenty of it. You just gotta look for it. Like, if you want more Christian LPS content, then look for that content. Because I just showed you. I just scrolled through like dozens of videos with Christian themes and LPS videos. Watch those instead of shitting on like Christian, or not Christian, sorry, like queer kids coming out. Goddamn.
Honestly blows my mind.
Okay, where was I at this video? Hold on.
And a really good thing for what I want LPS Tube to later evolve into.
Well,
The gays are taking over LPS Tube? What the fuck?
to become more Christian. That's one of the reasons why I'm making this video, because it doesn't seem to be a lot of LPS tubers talking in a Christian perspective.
Then you do it. If you're so dedicated and being like, I want more Christian videos, how about you make videos, like LPS videos, where you talk about your Christian beliefs instead of making this bullshit where you're just shitting on people for coming out as gay or queer or whatever. Like, it's such, like, bullshit logic. Oh, well, I don't like the fact that there's gay content, and I think there should be more Christian content, so I'm gonna shit on the gay people for existing and beings and not hating themselves. Like, God.
So a lot of people are openly gay. And I'm glad that the LGBT community is expanding in the LPS Tube.
I'm not.
Okay, end of the video. That's it. It's all. I'm not. That's a new clip for the LPS out of context Twitter account right there.
Oh, wait. No one cares about my opinion. I forgot.
These are both really big topics nowadays, and it's becoming way more common for these things to be known about.
Yeah, it is becoming way more common. I wonder why.
Oh, this is the part that I love. Hold on.
Well, it says so in the Bible, that during the end times, all of this will become way more common, and you will basically be living in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. So, yeah, I think we are totally in the end times.
There we go. She saw two plastic dogs that were both dudes kiss each other, and she's like, oh, we're all gonna fucking die. This is the end times. A person made two pieces of plastic kiss each other. Oh my god.
Bisexuality is still kind of iffy with a lot of people, because, like, it doesn't exist. You need to choose one. No, that's not how it works.
Well, I mean, if you get married to one or the other, isn't that kind of choosing?
The most...
Okay, no, that's really stupid, because just because you marry someone, like if a bisexual person marries someone of the opposite sex, that wouldn't make them straight, because, like, it doesn't work like that. When you get married to someone, like, no matter how Christian you are, no matter how whatever, you are still gonna be attracted. Like, if you're a straight person and you get married to someone of the opposite sex, you're still gonna be attracted to the opposite sex. You're not gonna stop being attracted to every single person except the person you're married to. Like, that's just human. It's human. You're gonna still, like, you're gonna see a pretty, if you're, like, a straight guy, and you're married, you're still gonna see a pretty lady and go, oh, she's pretty. Like, if you're bisexual and you get married to someone of the opposite sex, you can still look at someone of the same gender and go, oh, I think they're pretty. If you cheat, you're a piece of garbage, but that doesn't mean you're suddenly, like, not attracted to like, both genders anymore, you know what I mean? Like this person was saying earlier in the video, what if you fall out of love and you get a divorce? Well, what if that happens and then later on in life that same person marries someone of the same sex? Are you gonna say, okay, now they're gay? Because that's not how it works. They're just bisexual. It's really ridiculous logic. She, like, contradicts herself multiple times in this video. It's great.
Recent guys I might have heard about is Caitlyn Jenner, once Bruce Jenner, now transitioned into Caitlyn Jenner. I'm so excited. That was so amazing.
Yeah, he was a man, married, children, then all of a sudden just decided, nah, I feel like a girl now. But if he had very, very young children, how would they react to that? But who cares about them? It just matters about how you feel, right?
Pants.
What do you mean, how would the children react? Like, unless you were, like, raising your children on violently transphobic beliefs, like, no child is gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe that, oh my god, my parent is fucking a trans woman? Oh, I can't comprehend this. Oh, my brain. Like, it's not like you wouldn't come out and just not tell your family and then they would, like, find out through social media. Those would be, like, the first people you sit down and come out to. And you would explain it to them if they didn't understand. Like, like, kids aren't stupid. They can understand the concept of, like, queer, whether it be, like transgenderism or homosexuality. They can understand it. Because the only reason why they don't understand it and people are growing up bigoted is because we don't teach them. And they grow up on other people in school who, you know, because of the years and years of bigotry, they grow up on bigoted beliefs instead because they weren't raised otherwise.
Sexual is when you're attracted to all genders, pan meaning all. And no, this is not the same as bisexuality. Bisexuality is two, pan means all genders.
But there are only two genders.
She said it, boys! Oh man, you know, I should have made a bingo sheet. I should have made a fucking bingo sheet for, like, oh, I wish I did that. Oh, that would have been awesome for this video, but I didn't fucking make a bingo. Oh, missed opportunity right there. Can someone go, like, a bingo sheet for me for, like, generic homophobic, like, or whatever? Get a bingo sheet, fucking at me, and cross it for every single, like, topic or, like, sentence that this goddamn shit-colored chihuahua says.
Sorry.
You're like, what do you mean?
No, she doesn't make a helicopter joke because I think this was, when was the helicopter joke popular? Because this video was actually, I think this was posted back when that was popular. She doesn't say that though, I don't think, unless I'm remembering wrong.
There's things such as
What'd she say?
There's only two genders. No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
There's things such as transgender.
Transgender is not a different gender. It's you are one gender and then you transition into the other.
Okay, but she's spitting there. Like, she ain't lying. I don't, like, transgender, she's right. The transgender and cisgender people aren't two different genders. So she's accepting that they shouldn't be, like,
It's not
hell yeah. We love a supporting trans ally right here, guys. Oh my god.
a new gender. You're still a male or a female.
And transgender is where you do not identify as the gender.
We love a trans ally, people. We love a trans ally. We must support.
You are not assigned a gender at birth.
Oh, never mind. She was spitting for a second there,
That
though.
doesn't mean that you can't be romantically attracted. You're just not sexually attracted to someone.
Wait, what? You cannot be married and say, oh, I love you so much and all that stuff, and then physically reject them.
Oh my god.
You can't do that.
I like her laugh. She's like having a psychotic meltdown. She would like discover the concept of asexuality and shit her pants.
You know what sex is? It is a husband-wife expressing their love
Only a husband and wife. No one else can do
for
it.
each other physically. That's all it is. So that makes no sense to me.
And
That makes no sense to me. Oh my god, she sounds like a Looney Tunes character. Like her voice, she exaggerates it. I don't know if she's doing it on purpose because she's trying to sound all smug, but it's, oh my god, it's so grating.
a gender, which means you don't feel like you are a part, or you don't feel like you are a certain gender.
What does it mean to feel a certain gender? I never understood that.
Biological sex
It's called dysphoria.
doesn't matter. The gender is how you feel. It's a feeling mostly.
No, gender's not a feeling.
So I really
Yo, mine is not a feeling.
wanna make asexuality, pansexuality, agender, transgender more common in the LPS too.
Well, I want to make being a Christian and a Christian view more common in LPS too.
I would like to make clean nails that don't have weird green spots on them normal in the LPS community. Like, look at her fucking nails. They look rotted. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be attacking physical appearances. That's really petty. It's probably just some nail polish or something. I'm sure your nails aren't rotting away from... I don't know. Fucking... I'm sorry.
Right.
We're going to be facing real life problems such as sexism, racism, and so much more. And it's going to be a mature series.
Again, just talking about
Yeah, the way that she says, oh, you can't just love someone and then physically reject them, because that's absolutely, like... Yeah, I don't want to get too, like, into the nitty-gritty, but that isn't, like, that's something that's brought up by people who are trying to be sympathetic to people who, like, when it comes to sexual assault and all that. Like, that's absolutely a rhetoric that people use. So it's kind of fucked up that she said that, but I don't want to get into that there, so, you know, kind of fucked up.
those kind of things doesn't necessarily make it more mature. You have to speak about it in a mature way. And what do I mean by in a mature way? Well, calling someone who has a different viewpoints than you, bullying them.
Oh,
and
boo-hoo.
saying how horrible they are.
Oh, and you definitely aren't bullying right now. I'm just saying, like, I don't feel bad about, like, talking shit about this person because they made this fucking video. They made this video belittling people for literally, they never said anything negative. The people that, like, the video that she's reacting to, they're not people who are denouncing Christianity, and they're not people trying to say, if you're Christian, you're a piece of shit. They're literally just people talking about their experience being queer. And this little living piece of ass decides to go, that's bad actually, and you should feel bad about it because I think it's bad. Like, you like, what kind of, like, how sad and fucking lonely do you have to be to fucking watch these, like, videos of teenagers coming out and stew on it, and then you bring out your ugly ass, like, green and pink clashing colors, brown LPS chihuahua, and wiggle around its head talking about how they're a piece of shit for it. Like, goddamn. I think if she watched Red Liquid, she would fucking die. Like, immediately. She would melt on the spot.
That's not really mature.
Their biological sex does not matter, and I'm not going to tell you it because that's not important.
It does matter, and it is important.
They prefer they, them pronouns, like most agenders do.
Ah, that thing.
That thing. This is gonna be fun because I'm agender, so let's see what her thoughts on it are.
Like most agenders do.
Ah, that thing. Respect my pronouns, you bigot. Yeah, sorry, I'm not going to change my way of speaking for you. If you're a guy, I'm gonna call you a him.
Oh my
If
god.
you're a girl, I'm gonna call you a she.
And if I'm not Christian, I'm gonna call you a piece of shit. How about that? But she'd be like, no, you can't do that. Like, God.
Sorry.
Because it's going to be talking about a lot of iffy topics that people will get easily butthurt by, such as religion.
And how if you're religious, you are automatically the worst person ever.
Not everyone is exactly like you. The real world is very diverse, and you can't just live in your bubble for the rest of your life.
Exactly. The real world is very diverse. That means that there are Christians, but again,
Oh my
the
god.
worst people ever.
Not every Christian is homophobic. You tell her this, she's gonna be like, oh well, they're not real Christians. If you're not homophobic, like if you think that gay people are okay, you're not a real Christian. Like she would say some shit like that. It's so like, oh my god. She's trying so hard to make herself the victim here, and it's so goddamn annoying. And you know she continued to play victim up after. Well, she did because she made a follow-up video. We're not gonna watch the follow-up video here because I don't fucking want to watch her fling around that greyhound pretending it's God. Wait, didn't she say earlier in this video it's wrong to act like you know and like pretend like what God is? She literally fucking roleplays God in the next video, like the next response video to this. She roleplays a little greyhound and pretends that's God. That's gotta be some form of blasphemy. That's like I don't know if the Bible, I don't know how God would like feel if he like looked down and he saw like a dog, like you waving around a little plastic dog pretending to be him. I don't know, but
I challenge you guys. If you are an LPS
my favorite Bible quote is where Moses instructs you to use the plastic animal toys to tell queer children online that they are invalid. Yeah, obviously.
and you make videos in a series, add a transgender or an agender or a pansexual or bisexual.
Okay, but you have to add a Christian or...
The slow way she talks reminds me of like a fucking English teacher, like the really annoying ones that would like just be absolute scum to you and not feel bad about it and are probably misogynistic, like have weird like internalized misogyny.
a Catholic or a Mormon into one of your series. That's what I thought.
A gay or lesbian couple in your series is bad. That's awesome. That's great. But try to expand.
LGBTC is for Christian. I bet there's fucking people trying to push that. What about we should make it the LGBTC community, the LGBT Christian community, even though Christian and Catholics in general are known for their horrendous treatment of the queer community and how we literally like we're
They already have a
Poop.
gay person, isn't that enough? Sheesh.
We've already
we already have a gay person. Sheesh, we don't need to add any more. Like, oh my god.
reached the everyone thinks being gay mostly is okay.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
What situation?
Wait, what?
Everyone thinks being gay mostly is okay.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
What?
Oh my god.
What situations do you want Ash in?
A Christian LGBT character. She would say that they aren't like true Christians or some shit. She'd be like, oh well, that isn't a real Christian because a real Christian would denounce homosexuality or some shit like that.
Iris to go through, or what things do you want them to face in the future?
And then she would like try and encourage conversion therapy again, and that's fun. That's my favorite.
It would be cool if they came in contact with a Christian and, didn't yell at them. That would be nice.
What do you mean not yell at them? People are gonna be upset with you if you think their existence is blasphemy. Like, I don't know what she's talking about. Stop trying to victimize yourself. Goddamn.
If you don't approve of things such as different sexualities, because of your religion or whatever, please do not watch this series, and please unsubscribe me right now.
What? But I thought that the world was diverse and you can't live in your own little bubble. Oh, it only works for if you're trying to convert the Christians, right?
And
What?
don't leave
What does that even mean?
your hate
You know, I'm just
comments.
gonna...
I'm not leaving any hate.
Guys, just so you know, you shouldn't audition for our LPS Narnia project just to talk about how homophobic she is. Guys, listen. She currently has auditions open for our LPS Narnia series. It would be a really big shame if you were to just make copy pastas of, like, the entirety of Homestuck and, like, submit it to her. It would be a real shame if you just, like, submitted audio from an Octopimp video. That would be so terrible.
Whatsoever. I'm just bringing a Christian perspective into this. Because again, you can't live in your own little bubble because the world is diverse.
It's
Oh my God.
2015. Wake the frick up and smell the gay roses.
That was the ultimate accept it or else you are a horrible bigot.
I mean, yeah. It makes sense. Like I said, imagine saying this about any other minority besides, like, gay people. Because that would be unbelievably shitty of you to say. Because if you put it in that, if you replace it with another minority, it's like, oh, that's kind of fucked up, actually. And there's no difference because you can't change, like, being gay. You can't. Conversion therapy doesn't work. It just hurts people more. And fuck, this girl, I love her. I love her. I would love to take her out to dinner. I would. It would be great. It would be great.
That. Well, you know what? I accept that the world has gotten more like it has. I've accepted that because we are in the end times. And in the Bible, it says that being gay will be much more common during the end times. So,
Does it say that? I've never read like a Bible or anything. I don't know if it says verbatim, when gay people become more common, we're all gonna fucking die. I don't know if it says that. You know, like, I don't know if it said that verbatim. I don't know. I don't know. If someone could provide me with, like, the quote from that, I would read it. That doesn't mean I'm gonna, like, believe and follow it, though. You know? Like...
doesn't mean I like it. So that is all I will be
The fucking generic YouTube music after she says that? Hold on.
more common during the end times. So I've accepted it. Doesn't mean I like it. So that is all.
She's like, we're in the end times. Gay people are becoming more common. I hate gay people. That is the end. Then it's just like, ba, 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 ba. Also, you can see a giant hair on the screen here.
Today, and I will leave the links.
That looks like a dog hair or something, so I'll give her a benefit of a doubt.
Please.
I wonder if that's the same hair of the dog that fucking obliterated this chihuahua. That would be hilarious.
The links of the videos in the description, but please do not go and spam them with hate and all the dislikes and stuff like that, please.
I love how she says that, like she thought she was gonna post this video and everyone was gonna be like, yeah, you have a point, and then they were all gonna, like, go harass these people and call them, like, pieces of shit. Like, she thought that there was gonna be a significant amount of people who saw this video and agreed with her. Cause...
Just be mature, nice, and respectful. You can go and say your opinion and what you believe is right and wrong, but don't be nasty about it.
Guys, I gotta delete this fucking video. I was way too nasty for her. I said no words. I said the bad words. She's probably gonna. I'm so bad.
Please. And if you liked this video and want me to do more things like this, please tell me, because I would be happy to. That is it. Thank you for watching, and let's all just be kind to each other, no matter what our viewpoint is. Okay?
Making this video was not very kind of you. Like, it wasn't kind at all. You didn't have to make this video. You didn't have to make this video at all.
Okay? Love you all. Bye!
Sans is literally an asexual, pansexual. What are you talking about? Hey, look, there's my video. Oh, there's another one I made. I wonder if she's seen any of my videos. That would be hilarious. Anyway, what's this you were talking about? The one where she fucking goes on, like, a homophobic rant? What? Or not the abortion. What video was it? What video thing? The LPS custom experiment. Okay. She nitpicking the unknown flame. Nitpicking LPS popular. The 16th one. Why would she just go off about abortion for no reason? Like, that has nothing to do with the series. Lol, funny. I loved Sophie GTV. My favorite character is Mimi. She's so adorable. You do realize Sophie's videos are copyrighted. You can get sued. Just saying. She probably deleted all the negative comments, so... Don't take this too seriously, XD. Oh, I'm fucking shaking in excitement.
Do you remember when this episode first came out? I do. Well, ready to feel old? This episode was released back in 2012. 7 years ago.
God, I can't no, she's using a different LPS. Guys, she can't claim another LPS figure from us. She can't do it. She already took the homophobic chihuahua. She can't take this dog. I can't do it. Actually, that figure that she's using is actually kind of ugly. I don't like that figure's design, so she can have it. I don't care. Now that I'm, like, looking at it, I'm like, she has that weird, like, black hair. It looks like it's, like, a weird receding hairline. I don't like the random, like, cream spot on her back. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not upset over that loss.
The Mayans randomly decided to stop on December 21st because they were like, the world won't last that long, so let's just stop here. Unless...
Wait, what? Hold on, I need to, like, go through this so I can process it.
Do you remember when this episode first came out? I do. Well, ready to feel old? This episode
Savannah after
was
makeover.
released back in 2012. 7 years ago. That's back when we thought the world was going to end because the Mayans randomly decided to stop on December 21st because they were like, the world won't last that long, so let's just stop here. Unless maybe they did predict the end of the world. And they used their Mayan powers to cast a spell that teleported us to another dimension where the world didn't freak out in 2012. And maybe that's why the liberals in America have lost their minds. And
What?
things like killing babies is okay because they're subconsciously remembering the other dimensions where, since the world ended, horrible things happen, like 99.9% of the babies born over there turn into zombie monsters, and they're so traumatized that they get the dimensions confused with each other.
What?
What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, LPS popular.
That wasn't even funny or quirky. She just went on, like, a psychotic, like, political rant. That's not even, like... She just, like, desperately wanted an excuse to talk about her pro-life stances. What the fuck?
Hey, this episode is 12 minutes long. Oh,
Can we get more punch after?
Tom disapproves of punch.
Oh, Tom.
I like how she goes from having this fucking insane rant to immediately her next, like, critic review being like, Tom likes punch. A quirked up white girl. That's how I define this motherfucker, his motherfucking girl.
I know you can't keep your paws off me. I'm irresistible. I know. Listen, if you go along with my plan, I'll let you have another taste.
Oh yeah, rated PG, everybody.
A taste of my lip gloss.
Oh.
Okay.
Hurry up, Alicia. Okay.
Why is,
Yes,
like...
it was important to show what happened before this scene from the last episode in Brooke's perspective because...
I want to see if, like, the comments are saying anything about this insane shit. Why did you stop uploading? Like, everyone who's a fan of her is 2 years old. Stop trying so hard to be funny. What did you expect? For me to be naturally funny instead? Ain't nobody got time for that. She made that ain't nobody got time for that joke 2 years ago. That was, like, way past when it was considered funny to say that. Are you familiar with CinemaSins? I don't know if CinemaSins, like, goes on, like, insane abortion rants at the beginning of their Littlest Pet Shop series video. I don't. Also, you're labeling this video the name LPS Pop, which makes me wonder why you'd even include politics in the. I need to know. It was just for the lols. It was just for the lols. God. You know that, like, fucking insane rant where I just started talking about dying, how, like, I think, like, how babies are dying just for no fucking yeah, you know? That's just way less psychotic than, I got it. Okay, I read that as raps about abortion. I would fucking love it. I would eat that up. Please. What the fuck is your name? Little LPS girl or whatever your name is. Little LPS fan. If you ever see this video, the one thing that you should take from it, please, I am on my hands and knees begging you, make a rap. Make a rap. Just make a rap, like a rap style video where you just talk about how you, like, hate gay people or something. That would be fucking hysterical. Make an abortion rap. Make a rap about abortion. I would watch that. I would make LPS music videos to that. I would fucking cry real tears. Okay, I don't want to watch this fucker anymore, so I'm gonna go and, like, end the video now. I could watch, like, the update video on it or whatever, but I don't want to, so I'm gonna go now. Bye. I want to see her react to LPS Stepsisters, the lesbian incest story. Okay, well, that's enough. I'm gonna end it now. Thanks, everyone, for joining. What the fuck?